Okay, I had to freeze there for a second, you guys, for my um photo, because you know how YouTube do. Hello, my beauties. Um, it says that now that my thing is not compatible for the live chat, as I explained that on the last video. So please forgive me to not be able to live chat with you guys, because I actually like the live chat. It's easier. Not much editing you have to do, just keeping everything real and real simple. I like real simple. Okay, well, I'm just coming in from work. I threw together the blue crab boil, the eggs, the potatoes. I did corn, but that went home with other people. So I put my half a dozen to the side with my few potatoes and my few eggs. I didn't want to put a lot of stuff up here because y'all know I never finish it. Whatever. So let me say my grace and let's go. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for another day. Thank you for blessing me to be able to see my loved ones, to be able to talk to my newfound family. Thank you for all that you do for us, the strength that you give us, the love that you give us, and for forgiving us for all that we do each day. Father God, we thank you for this meal we're about to receive for nourishment of our bodies. In your Son, Christ Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Yes. So I left my sauce with my family because I started cooking and then I left for work. And so I boiled everything and I made my sauce, and I'm like, listen, y'all share the sauce. I did garlic crab bags for my sister-in-law who originally wanted the order. So that's what I did. And I just broke everything, took apart all of hers, and put them into the sauce with the eggs and the potatoes. So yes. So Z, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you guys enjoyed your seafood bags. And Dee Dee, I'm home now, and it's like almost 10. My watch is a little fast on purpose. Yeah. Oh, it's after 10. So I just came home. Of course, my sauce was like a whole nother sauce. So I just quickly put me some together in this little bowl for my stuff. Now, I was told, or I was showed, it's a meme or something that's telling you about eating like the yellow mustard inside of the crab or whatever. Listen, if it was gonna kill me, it would have killed me a long time ago, or whatever it was gonna cause. Everything that we eat every day is, I'm pretty sure, is doing something to our body. At one point, they were saying something about drinking too much water is bad for you. So this ain't gonna kill me. But other than that, I hope everybody has been enjoying their day. I got to talk to you guys about these movies. Okay, first of all, Friday night, my sisters and I went to go see Little Incredible. Everything about it was good. For some people, it's something that they should pay attention to. Being a bully, being self-centered, being, just too cocky, being too much of yourself. A lot of people need to really learn how to not be so selfish. And it was good. It was really good. I enjoyed it. I laughed my behind off. Um, I love Regina. I love Regina. Like, even in her character, she playing this person, you know, the mean chick who bullies back as an adult because she was bullied as a, you know, little girl. I don't want to tell the movie, you know, for those of you who haven't seen it yet but plan on going to see it. Yeah. No, get out. But it was really good. I'm gonna wait a little bit to like get into details about it, but I liked it, especially Trevor. When he be popping up to her loft and started dancing. The main person besides the little girl that I love Regina, is the girl that plays her assistant. She's like me. So when I watched the movie, I was just sitting there watching it like, wow, you know, like, am I really that, like me looking at myself, not just saying like that's how people see me as, but I see myself as her. Like, I'm an assistant to everybody around me. I'm always doing things for people. I'm always taking care of people. I'm always, you know, trying to help them do stuff. You know what I mean? They all, I get these phone calls. Oh, I need your help, or you know, those slick type of calls or talks that you get when, you know, somebody really wants something but they don't want to come right off the bat and say that this is what they want or this is what they need. They just throw hints. Yeah. So I am that person. Like, I might not just jump up and be like, okay, sure, I'll do this for you, or you know, wait to say how I feel behind your back about something. I'd rather for you to know. I want you to know this how I feel. You know, and if I do discuss it with somebody else who understands and know what it is that I'm talking about when it comes to a person, they be like, well, why don't you just, you know, why you ain't just tell me? You don't think that I have? How many times you want me to tell you? That you're being selfish and you're always thinking about yourself, and it's sad that you can't even ask someone to do something for you who you've been doing for their whole life. Truly sad. Truly sad. And I know that from experience, but I've also seen it too, you know. But that was a crap well worth it. But as I'm sitting there watching the movie, you know, I start thinking about things. And egg, y'all, look at that season. I had them in the pot earlier before I left. Let me get some of that ginger. Come on, give me some of that ginger. Look at that. Yum, yum. Yes. I was at work thinking about my crabs. I ain't gonna lie. I really was. Excuse me. Went down the wrong way. Oh, excuse me. Flesh. But I'm that type of person that, you know, excuse me, y'all, I'm trying to cough it up out my pipe. When I see things, I'm a person that really get into movies. I should have been a movie critic. I love to watch movies. I love the details about movies. I love the messages in movies. So a lot of people are like, why do you love scary movies so much? It's not just the fact of the horror or the fact that, you know, they do have certain movies that I love that scares me. And that's what I consider a good movie, is when I'm paying to be scared and it actually scares me. That's a good movie. Speaking of that, Mysteria and I went to go watch Pet Cemetery last night. My rating, I gave it like a 2-star. Scary, I thought I was gonna be like scared, jumping up on my seat, you know, or at least like screaming, like I have done plenty other movies. Not this one. Not this one. The change in it, I mean, even from the original was good. It was good. But I don't know, this one I couldn't really, you know, be like, oh my God, that was great. The remake of the movie was great. I loved it. You know, like the action and, you know, the people in it and how they switched it up from, you know, the sister dying instead of Gage. You know, that was, I don't know, it took something away from the movie for me. I don't know about other people. I did kind of discuss it on my social media, on Facebook, you know, and some people were like, well, you're not the only one, you know, that's saying that it sucked. It did. I was not kind of disappointed, I was disappointed. I like movies that I would, you know, love to watch over and over again. Like number one, when Superfly came out, we went and watched it over and over and over. And I'm not just talking about because of the sexy men that are in it. Yes, they are handsome. Yes, I give that to them. And I only pay attention to Trevor Jackson, who is very handsome, but he is very handsome to me in that movie. I love him as the character that he plays. Not the, you know, like of course he's handsome, you know, as a man he's handsome. But it's the character that he plays and how he played that character that drew me, you know, to him. So when I watch the movie, it's like, that's the kind of man, you know, like, you like stuff like that. We look for stuff like that. So when it comes to my scary movies, that's kind of like the movie Us. You know, we went and watched that. You know, it was good. Some people was like, I ain't like it. Yes, everybody's entitled to their own opinion, you know, on what they like. I'm a person that, you know, like to get into, you know, more. I like to look into it more because I want to know like what was their point when they wrote this movie. You know what I mean? Like, what made them come up with this movie? You know, what was their aim? What did they want us to, you know, really think about it? Like, I don't know, I'm just that type of person. I feel like a lot of scary movies that are out, they're not just scary just to be scary. Like, they have a story behind them. Like, it's like a mystery behind them. So, being that Pet Sematary is a remake from the original, it's like, okay, well, are they making this one just to be scary? You know, because of course the original wasn't as scary, but honestly it was much better. as I told my sister, because she never seen the original, although I have it on DVD. I think that the part 2 of Pet Sematary, the original one, I think that that was more scary for me than the part 1. The reason why I love part 1 of Pet Sematary, the original one, like, it wasn't pushed. Like, you weren't, sitting there waiting to see, ooh, what's about to happen next. Like, I know somebody about to pop out, or I know something is about to happen. Like, when you watch it, it's more so like, dang, the baby that got hit by the truck. You know what I mean? Or, oh my God, I thought the cat was dead. The hell the cat doing alive again? You know what I'm saying? Like, if y'all understand what I'm saying, then you know what I'm trying to say. But when you remaking a movie, it's like we already know what happened in the original one. Now, it's like, what am I expecting now? Like, what are you wanting me to expect out of this movie now that y'all remaking it? You know what I mean? So, I don't know. So when I watch other movies, I like look at certain things. I look for certain things. I be wanting to know, like, okay, what was their purpose of doing this? Or I wonder what made them come up with, this idea to make this movie, or, stuff like that. So it's a couple of movies out there that I've really wondered, like, okay, what made you think of this? Pretty weird, but I just ate another potato. That makes me full. But a little, I give it like a 5-star, because it was actually, I was at first, I was like, I actually wanted to watch Pet Sematary first instead of watching Little, but I was like, well, since my other sister coming, I don't think she really into scary movies, so we'll watch Little. My sister Shay, she was like, well, I don't really care what we watch or whatever. It's just us getting out. Oh, okay, we'll watch Little. I wasn't expecting for it to be good like that. I didn't expect for it to be that good, like that funny. I didn't expect to watch it, and feel like I'm, watching myself in this movie. People taking you for granted, or just not appreciating, the person that you are, and you've been by their side, and, doing so much for them that they overlook you, or they only, appreciate you, or, want to show some love back, when they want to. That's not how life goes, but God is my rock. And I will continue to move like that. But I really like that movie. If y'all are wondering what I'm doing over here, I'm making my garlic crabs. I'm just opening all these shells because these you definitely want to either eat them all to get them out your house, or eat some and just put the shells, in the bowl in the fridge until you're ready to throw everything out. Seafood is good, but seafood can stink real bad. And it can stink up your house really bad too. And I don't want any of those problems. Mm, 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 mm. But trying to get my crabs soaked into my juice in there. Get all of these shells gone. And then I got all of my legs. Everybody eat their stuff different ways. But this is how I eat mine. So again, I showed it before, but this is a boy. I think the last time I was recording for the prepping, they gave me all girls. This is the boy. Again, I'm showing you. This is the boy. You're going to break his area off. You're going to hold the legs away from the shell. And you're going to pull the shell right off. Ta-da! It's leaking on me. Yeah. Some of them be having like diarrhea. And again, it only takes like 15 minutes to cook blue crabs. I was down in Fort Lauderdale, and a friend of mine showed me the gold crabs. We don't have those here. I've never seen them. So when he took me to their seafood place and showed me the gold crabs, I was like, what is that? Only gold crabs I eat is when they go from blue to gold. This is my gold crab right here. No, ma'am. I don't want nothing that's already the color that it's supposed to be when after you cook it. No, no, no. Not me. Got me some Dazoni. Okay. Let me move a few of these to the side. I'm already getting full. I got my little snack on the side. It's a little mini pie. It's so cute. So you know it advertises everything. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. What else is on there? Is that Google? I guess. I don't know. Whatever. Alright. With blue crabs, unless you get like the huge ones, or you get you something like, you know, the dungeon crabs. These are like baby versions of the dungeon crabs. Like, yes. Hope everybody who got some of these today enjoy them. Y'all know Mom Dukes already got hers. I'm sure her and Dad is over there. Was over there feasting while I was at work. D, I hope you and hubby enjoy your crabs and potatoes and eggs and corn. With these blue crabs, you do a lot of chewing and spitting out. That's the difference between, you know, doing blue crabs and having like king crab legs and stuff like that. Oh no. So good. So, so good. Mm. 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 So good. I put a little spice, the Cajun spice, in my season I just made. So it's a little spicy. Got a little kick to it. Mm. Yes, yes. Um, Everybody ready for Easter? Me, I won't be doing anything special. I'll be at work most likely. We usually have an Easter parade down here. Years ago, believe it or not, I used to dance in the Easter parade. I was one of the hip hop dancers in the dance group from the age of 7 to 17. So I did it for 10 years. It was fun. Learning new routines, doing the new dances, different stuff like that. Like, it was amazing. It was fun. It was, experience, dealing with different things or whatever. So it was fun. And then we had our own dance group. We got trophies. Win the first place. That's a good feeling. That's a good feeling. Then we had our own dance groups, and I made up a lot of the dancers. First place trophies. So that's amazing. It's like as the years go by, nothing's the same anymore. So our parade looks more like a car show, advertisement. It's like, it's not for kids anymore. Like it used to be for the kids. The dancing was entertaining. The kids out there with their baskets, ready for you to throw candy. Different stuff like that. But now, unfortunately, it has like basically turned into a car show or advertisement for the businesses. Like, y'all took this enjoyment for the kids away. Then you got, some groups that it was like, wow, how old are y'all again? And y'all dancing like that? Where your mom at? Like, for real. But it was sad because one of the group's mom was the main group leader. Who group it was? There was a couple of her children out there dancing like that. I'm like, oh my goodness, this is sad. Truly sad. So it's not like the TV show Dancing Dolls, I think it's called. I watched that a few times. I think they're amazing. I love the choreographic. It's not all like, adult dancing with little girls dancing like adults. That's the whole point, and just them doing things and enjoying it and having fun. But some adults just don't realize kids things should stay kids things. And some adults don't realize they're taking the fun away from their children. You are. It's so many kids around here that are like smart mouths, talking back, no respect for their elders. Back then when we were young, my mama did not play that. Now, this day and age, these kids, they talk back, they want to roll their eyes, they want to have an attitude, you know, like they paying bills. Like, no. Who's the parent and who's the child? The only way you're going to keep a child in a child's place, keep a child out of an adult conversation. I think, you know, when it comes to certain things that adults talk about, it's not the fact of you not allowing them to grow up or you're, you know, shielding them from something. Talk to them, you know, separately if you want them to know certain things a certain way. But to include them in and not care about what you're saying in front of them, that's what a real parent would do. A real parent would say, listen, sweetheart, us adults are talking, like my mom used to do all the time. Y'all go in the room, adults are talking out here. Or if it's a party for an adult, no children are allowed. Go in the room where the kids are. It's adults only out here. But when the kids are the parents these days, what can you do? Somebody slacked somewhere. They wasn't doing their job. So, fortunately, but I didn't even know I missed a call from my mom an hour ago. But I appreciate you guys for always tuning in to me, always giving me your time, always listening to me. I don't know how I got stuffed this fast, but I'm stuffed and my stomach is like, but I really appreciate you guys for giving me your time. I don't want to keep making close to hour videos because I seem to keep doing that lately. All of my videos are like close to an hour and I'm like, oh my god, these people are not going to be sitting here a whole hour, but I know certain ones will do it. That's why they on here. But I'm gonna keep it short, keep it under these 35 minutes because we're at 33 right now. But I love you guys. I appreciate you. Keep watching. We're getting ready for our cruise next month. I got my cam. I'm learning how to use it. I am definitely going to be vlogging when we are on that cruise because we are about to turn up. Keep watching. I love you guys so much. I appreciate you. Everything you do. Giving me your time, your opinion, you know, your thumbs up. Thank you for subscribing. I'm supposed to give a happy birthday shout out to either Sydney or Cindy. I'm sorry, from Pennsylvania. My Pennsylvania girls. Happy birthday, sweetheart. Shout out to my Wisconsin girls, my Iowa girls, my South Dakota girls. Thank you guys for tuning in. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys for stopping in to see me at my job on Fort Myers Beach. Love you guys so much. Keep on tuning in. Bye.